shit. Say they got hit, not like that. Up in my crib, money got stiff. Too many hoes, too many tears. I'm so poppin', bitches lying on the clip. I'm so poppin', niggas lying on my bitch.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy D-Mark, aka D-Mark. So this is gonna be like a different video I'm gonna do today. This is gonna be about my thoughts about George Floyd and the death. What I don't like about this is like what's going on right now with George Floyd movement. Is that the cops, and I wanted to bring that up because like the reason why I don't like cops is that like every time like I go outside, and I live in this really nice neighborhood, and I also live there's a cop in my neighborhood that just lives like up the street from me, and I mean I don't have a problem with it, but like every time I just go outside, like every time you see a cops, like why go out somewhere, like I mean like I see cops like every day. The reason I don't like about cops is that they just like waiting for like somebody to pull someone over, like when they don't like do nothing wrong. And I just feel like because like we're black people, and I feel like we're human, and that's how black people show supposed to like give us like cops, like officers need to give us more respect for what that we're like become, because for what's going on right now with the protesting in Los Angeles or in Atlanta, that if y'all don't notice that though, I don't know about the other cities, I mean like the other states, but they all on curfew and they have to be in the house by 8 p.m. I do feel like cops are very, I mean I'm not saying that cops are bad, but I feel like cops are, but well, at the same time, there's most cops that are good, and there's some cops that are just not like bad, because like, well, I watched this video of George Floyd getting, when he's handcuffed behind his back. I mean he was face down on the floor, and the officer had his knee on his neck, and he said he cannot breathe, and he had him like on his neck for like 8 or 9 minutes, and him man like literally just was unconscious, and he was literally just dead. And for the officers who was part of this death, I wish they should be going to jail for real, because that whole video, I watched a clip of it. I mean, that whole video was freaking sickening to me for what they did to this innocent man who hasn't done anything wrong. He was beside to a grocery store and getting whatever, and these officers killed this man, and they get charged with the murder of George Floyd. And I don't understand how cops can like get charged and then get released early. Like that don't make any sense. Like, because like when like cops are like trying to like they find this way to like people to like, I don't know, like make things like making things worse like it is now, like with the protesting thing that is going on. That I feel like these officers should really deserve to get a real life sentence for what they did, and I don't think none of this is okay. And what I don't like about this is that what I found yesterday, I was like scrolling through my Instagram when this somebody posted this picture. It was this picture of these people doing this George Floyd challenge. Like, what? Do y'all not see what's going on right now? Like, we literally just got a man killed in Minneapolis, and y'all over here making these fucking challenges that's not even funny. It's not a game. Like, this is real. Like, all this is real life, and y'all putting like this George Floyd challenge when an officer had him on his neck. Like, I don't think all of this is funny. All this is for real. And the fact I don't like cops is like, I'm not saying they're cops. I'm not. There's some cops in this world are good, and there's some cops are bad. But the reason to me for right now, I just don't like them because like what they're doing, it's like every time like if I go outside right now, this is an example. If I go outside right now, if I see a white cop just like sitting in the front of my house, and if I walk out there, he got his arm handgun in front of me, and I get shot in front of my house. How you think that's gonna make them feel for what they did to George Floyd? I mean, are they gonna be proud of it? No, because they gotta feel bad for what they did because they know what they're gonna deserve. And I feel like this whole thing with George Floyd right now, and I feel like this is a good time for everybody to go out and protesting with the movement of George Floyd because like everybody has the right to speak up and say stuff what they have to say that has them like inside of them that they need to say. And I'm saying that um like the fact that we lost black people who that we lost like people who was killed by cops is like Trayvon Martin and Arm Arbery. I think that's what his name is. But now we just lost another person, George Floyd, who is the part of this movement that's going on. I mean, it's been like going on for days, and like the one thing I don't like about this protesting is that like people are just like destroying like their own city that they're living in, and the people that's not even from there is destroying them. Like they destroying the restaurants, stores, um, like other companies that they're running. And I just feel like to me that what can we do to end this, to all of this with the racist thing? What Trayvon Martin, Arhan Arbery, George Floyd, what can we do to stop this? I feel like everybody do I feel like everybody needs to take action right now to go to the protesting. And I'm not saying to go down there to do the protesting, but I feel like they have the right to do it. And the protesting that's in Raleigh, right? I just saw news that um Raleigh and doing like the protesting, and like I hope like most people was killed during the protesting in Raleigh, Los Angeles, and Atlanta. And there was like a few people was killed by that was going out to the to downtown and protesting. And I just and for other I feel like about this is that the still like the corona thing is still going on. Like I've seen people still wearing masks, and like people is not wearing masks. I'm not going out like outside and downtown somewhere and trying to get sick. Like you have to be like at least like be at least like social distance from 6 feet away from someone. And I don't feel like they don't care about the coronavirus because honestly everybody wants this corona thing to go away soon. But until then, like we need to do something to take action. We need to do something that can actually stop this entire racism. Like I have friends that has I have friends who was white, and I don't say nothing racial about them. Like I respect it. I respect racial people. I like because people coming from outside of the U.S. They come outside. They come in the U.K. to make a change for themselves. Like they don't come there to just say nothing race. They come there. They come to America to change a better life for themselves, and live their best life as they want to. Like I just feel like the whole thing, the George Floyd, I feel like these police officers do need to get a real license. They should be in jail for life of what they did to this man. And hopefully, I hope this video um show you something about what's going on right now with the movement of George Floyd. And I just wanted to make sure, please, everybody, please stay out, please stay safe. What's going on right now? Because like I know, this is very hard for everybody for right now, and I do wish that we should be taking action to do what is right for not only for America but the whole world to be taken a part of what's happening. Like to me is like I respect everything that's like I respect the entire racial people that comes into this world. It doesn't matter if they're white, Hispanic, Mexican, um Japanese, whatever. I respect all of that, and I respect the most out of all people that they come in and be a part of this protest thing that's have the right to do for Floyd, that for like their families and stuff, that their parents go to tell them like if they like right now it's like 2020, and like people are like having babies, and in the next 20 years they're gonna, I feel like they need to talk to their like kids about this and was like racism is about, because like there's a few things that people do need to show to their kids in the future when they grow up. So I don't really got that much to say about this video, but and like in the first in the beginning I said rest in peace George Floyd. My condolences go out to him and his family and all this stuff that's going on right now, and I just wish for everybody to be safe. But I don't really got much to say about this, but y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think about these cops. This is the question: do these cops deserve to get a life sentence of what they did to George Floyd? Y'all let me know down in the comments how y'all feel about what y'all experiences with dealing with cops, and what y'all think about this and this movement. But that's all I gotta really say. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all gotta say about all of this. And if you have not already yet, go ahead and follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, because they will be on the screen right here. And I wish everybody have a blessed day. Be safe.